Okay, tonight we are going to repack Copenhagen's prettiest retexture with the updated ModInstaller to get around the issues with Symantec falsely reporting that it may be a spyware. So, new ModInstaller uses a different method for packing. Used to create self-extracting installers. Now it only creates zip files, but it can still install sprite references, sound references, etc. into Legacy. It's just packaging difference. Now you see the original version, which I unpacked here. Has all the original packaging. See, we had the README in here in the main exe, or the main zip file, and then here's the bulk of the folders, and then this is the ModInstaller package that was included, and this just installed the ships, or sorry, just installed the plasma torpedoes. And you see this version you had to use a what he called a weapons proxy, which was a fake ship ODF, so you could get it to pack, which I've eliminated the need for that with the new version as well. So you'll see that's what's there. You can actually look inside this and see this is a ModInstaller package. It includes a ship file, weapons proxy ODF. It includes sprite references, 2 sprite references, and then some textures for the sprites, because there's 2 sprites. The weapon ODFs themselves, and this fake proxy ship. So I've extracted all that and put those in here. You see there's no ship because the proxy is no longer needed, and this is only a retexture, so it doesn't need those. It's still got the photon files here. I've moved the README inside the folder instead of outside it, because then it gets picked up automatically during the packaging process, and it will end up outside it in the end anyway. But by having it in here, the ModInstaller picks up on it automatically during installation process. That's just the original file. Here's the new ModInstaller. It's an updated version that I've been working on. I can just cancel this because we don't need to pick objective or ship data out. And see, this is 1.021. That was 1.005 previously. So we'll just browse to where our mod files are. In this case, this is our restructured. You'll see it has new sprite file. Originally, when he packed it, it would have had a new ship file as well. See, the README file is now included in there in the root folder, which originally in his packing he wouldn't have had it there. Under you'll see now the other change is this ends in .zip because it's creating a zip file instead of an exe file. So hit step 1, works pretty much the same way used to. Now since there's no ship file, or same with new mission file, it needs something to give you a description for. So it's going to tell you it's going to do a basic installer. Will allow the end user will not allow the end user to choose race or mission options because there's no race or mission or no ship or missions settings that get selected. So you can type something in there and just take part of the README here and copy it and paste it into there. Hit OK. So then that creates part 1 of the package. And then we will create step number 2, which is virtually instantaneous. And now we're done. It's packed. I didn't have to enter the sprites because I already had pre-made the XML with the proper references. And you see that now we have the 1024 and the 2048 references in there by default, which Cope had said about that as well. So we'll close that up. Now we'll see we got our new fproteus. So we'll open that up. That's what he could submit to legacy files or wherever. And we'll just extract that to here. And you'll see by having things set up the way we did, like this, here we end up with this. Here's our README. Here's the mod installer to execute the installation, and here's the mod itself. Now I've altered the README. Now the README gets put out here by having it here. Might seem a little odd, but that's so the end user will see it immediately and be able to open it. The original README, the installation section was different. I just updated it to reflect the new method. The automatic method would be to run ModInstaller, install everything automatically. It extracts the mod and it installs the sprite references. The other method would be to do the work yourself that the ModInstaller does, which is extract the mod.zip, which is here, and you'll see the mod M3D it's this exact folder right here. Same thing that we started our package with. You extract that to your legacy folder. You go into the sprite/weapon SBR and add in these lines, and that'll make it work manually. But now you'll see if we run the ModInstaller, it extracts the mod, so they can get to the README. Here's the README, which was again placed here so that it would show up here as well. And we pick our legacy folder to install to. And now you'll see we don't have a race and a fake ship down here. We actually just have our basic description. And then we just hit install mod, installs the files. If you install it more than once, you will not get more than one sprite reference set or anything like that. It only installs the files one time. It will, if it goes to overwrite a file, it will create a backup copy of that file in the folder that it was originally in. So if you do install it twice, it will end up with back files, but that's it. It will not end up with multiple references or anything like that that will affect the operation of the game or the ship. After installation, this README file will be inside a folder called READMEs. It won't be in the root legacy folder like it's actually showing as it would be right now. Just hit install mod, it goes right on through. Anyone who has issues installing with the ModInstaller can just do the manual installation method instead. Or anyone that would prefer to use that method can use it. So, and that's pretty much it then. Thanks for your time.